And while I was eating, I went through and I broke up all the old animations into their 4 parts. So I can now kill this original animation. So now I have 4 parts to every animation, and these will allow us to animate from fade to small, small to medium, medium to large, and then large to fade. So fade is just not visible. So by doing this, I can add more icons in the future quite easily, just by making 4 animations for each of the icon locations. And B, what the main thing was, the animations would get desynced if you were playing them and stopping them in the middle. So they were stopping too early or too late, depending on how fast your processor was going, how many times the thread was called. So what we're doing is we have to now redo our graph, which was a big spaghetti almost anyway. So we have to redo our graph, and we're going to play our animations in a different way. So my event graph looks like this. Okay, I've set my starting. My L2 active is wind. My R2 active for Mombi is water. Wind and water for Ray. Okay, I can take out this delay because I don't need to do that anymore. And I don't need to delay these animations or stop these animations. I'm just going to play them. Okay, this is my test code to swap those abilities. Eventually I'll put them on a button. So I'm going to put this over here. Okay, so when I start off with wind, I have to, well, let's fix this. Actually, no, we'll do this first. So when I start off with Mombi having wind active, if I go back to my designer, she's going to have wind here on her L2. So that means it goes wind, water, earth. So my water will have to play small to medium. My wind will have to play medium to large, etc. So let's just set that up. So back to my graph. So I just have to play all these animations. So they have changed. Where is my animations? I have animations. Where are you? Oh, here they are. Haha, there's a billion of them. Okay, so my wind is going to play large to fade. So I'm going to take this out, get it, and play its that animation. So this is on R2, so I actually wanted the L2 one. So I'm going to get my L2 one. So I'm looking at Mombi, wind, L2, Mombi, wind in L2, medium to large, because it's going to be the large icon. Okay, play that one. Start at time 0 and play forward. Okay. So my wind is there. My water, I'm going to play small to medium. So I go look for Mombi, water, L2, small to medium. And I'm going to play this animation. This is just to start the initial setup. So for each of these boxes I have to animate 3 icons. Okay, then we have, so we moved the wind, we moved the water, and we need to move the earth. Mombi water L2 earth. Mombi earth L2. Mombi earth L2. Fade to small. So I want it to go from not existing to existing. And we're going to play that. Okay, now we're just going to test this. So you'll notice that my icons over here have played. Yay! Although my Earth icon, I think I played the wrong one. Or my animation is off. Back to my designer. I have this, which is Earth icon. Just gonna hide you. Why do I have 2 instances of this? Because I have that animation selected. Okay. That's weird. So let's go to my Mombi Earth L2. Fade too small. So that's playing. But it's using the R2 icon, which is not what I want to do. Okay, so this one and my L2s are using my R2s for Earth. So I'll have to redo these. Change this. I want to put this up here. Oh man. I don't want to delete. I want to move it up into this track. No. Okay. Let's delete. Gotta redo these. Somehow they got a little mixed up. See if anybody else is mixed up. So just have to make sure that this name matches this name. Okay, we're good. So now I have to select this, and I have to select this, and I have to add keyframes for these. Drag it out to 0.25. Go here and add another keyframe. Okay, and for each of these I gotta go and quickly do the numbers I got. So for L2, what did I name it? This is small to medium. So it's going to start at 36, 56, 36, 220. Starting at small, going to medium. That's not medium, that's large. So it's going to go to 36, 36, 120, 234. Okay, so small to medium, good. This one, I need to add some keyframes again. This is going back to 0. And this actually worked out pretty well, because this keyframe is my large. And this one I just have to send back to... Please don't jump on me, kitty. I love you, but you jump on my lap too much. Okay, so we have a medium to large. We have Earth large to fade. Okay, so we'll make a new keyframe. And this will work out as well because this is the large position. Make it 2.25. Add another keyframe. And then this one is going to be 0, 0. So we're fading away into nothingness. 206, 234. Into the center here. So we go from big to small. And that's our large to fade. And then we have a fade to small. So go back to 0. Add keyframes. Okay, and small is 36, 36, 56 to 20, and fade start at 0, 0, 76, 242, 242, 224. Okay, so we have, well, there we go. Okay, so I'll save. We will try this out now and it should work. Okay, so the L2 tray has been animated into position. So that's good. Now we just gotta go through and do the rest of the starting trays. I'm just gonna check my messages because it's been going off. Yeah, I'll talk to him later. Okay. Where's it going? Back here. So, we animated her L2 wind to large, so we have to do R2. Oh, come on, mouse. What's wrong with you? Thank you. Okay, so we now have to do R2 water, small, or medium to large. Mombi water R2 medium to large. Okay, then we have to do, so it'll be water, earth. So we have to do earth from small to medium. And then we have to do the fade to small on wind. There's the only one left. R2 wind. fade to small. Okay, play all these. And this is all screwy. The cat is in the way. Okay. Now this should, yep. So the top tray is also animated into position with water as its main active. Water, earth, wind is the order. So we gotta do two more of these. Okay, so I'm just gonna make them here so it's easier. So instead of M wind, it's going to be R wind on R2. So these ones are R2s, or L2s, sorry. So ray L2s are here. So we're looking at ray, wind, L2, medium to large. Ray, water, L2, small, ray, water, L2, small to medium. Ray, earth, L2, fade to small. Okay, stop talking, please. Okay, ray. So I'm gonna go R2, ray, water. Medium to large. And then we're going to earth. So R earth, R2, small to medium. And R wind, R2, fade to small. And I'm just going to paste all these. I'm not grabbing that. So if you've never used UMG before, it's or blueprints before, it's basically these are lines of code, and this is what's next in your execution paths. So you can do a bit of fun stuff, because you can modify your execution paths. a little bit more than with code. Or at least they're more intuitive. Okay, and then we're going to grab all these and move them over here. Okay, so this is simply setting up my initial positions. So I change my Mombi ones. Okay. Then I change my right ones. So I'll save, play. Okay, perfect. So my left one is wind, my right one is water. And notice how all my icons are in a nice, perfect centered position to where I set up my animations. Now we're going to test. Now we're going to set up our swappability so it works. Okay. So swappability right now, if I call swappability, I tell it swap my character's L2 position or R2 position. So I can choose which slot I'm switching and which character. So that's what it takes in. So when I take it in, I switch on the character. If it's Mombi, blah blah blah. And then I go through, if her active was water, then I'm going to set some animations to be played. So that's all I'm going to be doing is setting up which one I'm going to fade in. So I need to add one more because there's going to be a fade in animation as well. So I have to go to this swap icons. Actually, I think I can do this because I don't have to delay anymore. I think I can just take this all out and play these animations directly. I don't need a custom event. Oh, why are you not compiling? Oh, because I'm referencing swap icons here. Okay. Okay. Now people are talking again. Oh, I have to leave in about 40 minutes, by the way. Okay. So I have these local variables, icon 1 swap, icon 1 2 swap, icon 3 swap. So this is what icon is going to be animated from big to fade. Actually, I'm going to rename these. Okay. Large to fade animation. And we're going to call this medium to small animation. And small to fade animation. And we're going to add one more. Duplicate that. And it's going to be fade to small animation. So we're going to play 4 animations each time. Since I don't want to have a whole bunch of play animations because they're big blueprint things, what I want to do instead is set which of these is going to be what, and then just play at the end, play the ones that I set them to. So I just have 4 plays, but I set those, which animations I'm playing, up there. So, okay, so I need to add one more. It's going to be, it's going to be a set for this. Okay. And there's probably better ways to do this in Blueprints. I'm just still kind of new. I eventually am going to be translating this all into C++ code once we have time to. Probably with the Christmas break I'm going to devote time to learning the API. So for now we're just hooking all these up. Then we're gonna get the right animations now. Okay, so when my active is water, so if I go to my graph, sorry, I'll actually play the game. So when my active is water, the next one is earth. Okay, so the large to fade is going to be the water. Oh no. Pressed the wrong button. Don't know why I did that. Okay. So my large to fade is going to be the actual ability I'm swapping. So it's Mombi's L2 water. And water L2 large to fade is going to be this one. Then it's going to be medium to small. Medium to small, small to fade. Okay, these are named wrong. So it's large to fade, and then this should be medium to large. This medium never goes to small. And then we have fade to small, which is right. Or small to medium is what this should be. Okay. So large to fade, medium to large, small to medium, fade to small. So it's basically a loop. Okay. So now what I'm searching for is my medium to large. So what is taking my place is water. It's going to be earth. So it's medium, earth, L2, and we're playing medium to large. And then my small to medium is going to be the last one I didn't change. So wind, and it's going to be L2 small to medium. Pick that up. Okay, and then so right now there's only 3 icons, but when I add more icons I'm going to fade in the next icon that would be coming. So right now that's water because it just faded out. But when we're playing the full game, it won't be water. So I can easily now change this. So I'm still gonna add water now because that's what will fade in. So it's gonna be L2 small to fade, or fade to small, sorry, for water. Okay, and we're gonna test this out. So we're going to save. Oh, I have to play animations. Play. I'm going to stop searching. So we're going to play this and this. And this, and this. fix it. Yes. And because it just says play, it's going to play the entire animation no matter how long it takes, so it won't become desynced the way I was doing it before. Okay. So we'll play what we've set up, and we're just going to call this from here. So all of these are going to end up calling this section. I just didn't want a big chunk of play animations everywhere, so this makes it a bit more compact. Okay, so we're going to compile. We'll go back to our event graph, and now we can actually call this in test. So I'm actually going to hook it up to a keyboard event if I can. Keyboard. Event key. I think I have to do it in a different blueprint. Okay, so don't worry. We'll just test it here. Whoa. Whoa. This clicks everywhere. I'm going to close this so people will stop seeing who my friends are. Okay, so we're going to come back, and hook this up. So this is just what we're going to do. So I'm going to do 2-second delays between them. But we're going to swap her L2 3 times. So every time we go through this switch, it's going to swap L2. So the first one, it's going to work. And the next two, it's going to break because her active will be a different one. And I think I screwed this up. Her active was wind over here. So these are actually for when her active is... Her new active is water. So this is when water gets triggered. So this is here. Break. I guess I could just see how the test goes. Break. Okay, so the first one, it's going to do nothing, maybe even spit out some errors. Second one will actually animate, but it'll jump. So let's just test that out. 2 seconds, yeah, there we go. So it swapped from water to earth there. And otherwise it just had no animation, so it did nothing. Okay. So that is good. Okay, so we actually started at wind, so we want mwind. L2 large to fade. Okay. And then we want water. L2 medium to large. And then we want Earth, small to medium, small to medium. And then we want to fade in, so fade to small for fade to small. So this should be shut up now. This back on. So now it should anyway once and then twice. Once to water, twice to earth. Okay, I'm actually going to put a delay before I start swapping. So it's a bit more obvious. I'm going to grab this node without going all the way out here. Okay. So it's a bit more obvious. 2 seconds swap to water, 2 seconds swap to earth, and my icons are all nicely lined up, which is what I was trying to fix. All this work because I'm OCD by like 5 pixels. But also because it's the right way to do it. Okay. So now I just have to go through and set up all these. No biggie. To have the right animations. Yeah. So that's what I'll be working on for the next bit. I don't think anyone's particularly watching, but we're going to probably stop now so I can do this really quickly without having to talk and work at the same time. And Thursday I will be back for a few hours in the morning or Wednesday evening. I haven't decided yet when I'm going to do it, but I'm going to come back and I'm going to start the mini map for this because I have to start it this week. I said I would, and I'm going to do it. So thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys later.